I had a video recommended to me on YouTube, and it was from a Fox radio show, a Fox Sports radio show. I think it's Monse Bolanos. They were talking about like the Warriors and the Lakers, and they were talking about the matchup from a couple of nights ago. The actual show aired like the following day after the game, in which the Warriors won. But one of the statements made by the host of the show, or one of the hosts of the show, and then kind of confirmed or agreed upon by the second host, they were talking about how LeBron doesn't have more championships. And the reason they were citing that he doesn't have more championships is because the story is that Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors. And if it wasn't for that, LeBron would have more championships. So I want to speak to this, and I want to make something really clear about my position on this. LeBron's first stint in Cleveland, he went to the NBA Finals in 2007 and was completely ineffective. He was not contributing to winning. The Cavs were in every single one of those games. The games were close. The margins of victory for the Spurs were within just a couple of points. And then the following seasons, in which LeBron was ascending as a player, he was improving, he was getting better, his jump shot becoming more reliable, his bag becoming more diversified. And then losing in the Eastern Conference Finals, or losing in was it both Eastern Conference Finals to the Magic and the Celtics? Maybe. I feel like one of the Celtics was like the second round, possibly. Anyways, it's not relevant. So that first stint in Cleveland, the 7 years, he should have had a championship. That team, or those teams, were 60-plus win teams. They were top 3 defensively. They were top 5 in rebounds. They were top 3 in three-point shooting. All-star caliber players on the team. Players that had defined roles, that played really hard and helped that team in a lot of ways. I don't like de-emphasizing teammates of LeBron because they were damn good players. They did the things that LeBron couldn't do, which is usually shooting. A very, very important part of the game. Shooting the damn ball. Not just dunking the damn ball, but shooting the damn ball. Especially in the playoffs when they crowd the paint and don't give you easy shots at the rim. And when the game slows down and goes into the half court, you need to have ways to score, more than one way, right? And then he goes to Miami, where he teams up with Hall of Famers across the entire roster. One of those teammates, at the time when LeBron went there, had first player MVP votes in the league. And the other guy was essentially the first or second best big man in the conference. And he won 2 chips out of 4. And then this statement about LeBron having more rings, had it not have been for Kevin Durant going to Golden State, is complete bullshit. LeBron doesn't have more rings because LeBron wasn't good enough. It's nobody else's fault. Kevin Durant did exactly what LeBron did his entire career, which was go to situations, have really loaded rosters, and basically ensure that you were going to be in the finals. Where the hell did Kevin Durant feel emboldened to do this? Where does that come from? It was observed. It was socially acceptable. It was normalized previously to Kevin Durant doing it. Sure, I agree that, and some people say this, that it's more egregious what Kevin Durant did because it was a team that he lost to, and it was a team that he lost to, they were up 3-1 and they choked away the lead. And Kevin Durant also, they choked away against when it was OKC versus the Miami Heat in 2012. I'm not saying Kevin Durant's better. I'm not saying Kevin Durant is not culpable for his actions and not being competitive and all those things. You're right. But I'm not going to be feeding into some stupid, silly narrative that Kevin Durant's the reason why LeBron doesn't have more rings. Kevin Durant has 2 rings. LeBron has played 22 seasons. The hell are these people saying? Making excuses saying ridiculous, unfathomable things like don't even make sense, spreading stupid narratives about shit that doesn't even matter. LeBron doesn't have more rings because when LeBron needed to be the greatest version of himself, he wasn't. He's the only person responsible for his outcomes. Because in the finals, you have to do it. Your teammates have to do it too. The whole thing has to come together. Everybody's situation in the finals, same thing with Kobe, same thing with Shaq, same thing with all the great players that lost NBA finals. It's the same thing. You have to rise up. You have to carry your team. It's on you. These silly narratives, all these excuses, is exactly what is the problem with all of this nonsense in the media about why guys don't have more rings. And specifically, it's the thing that follows around LeBron. Why can't people just admit sometimes he was good enough and sometimes he just wasn't? And that's just the damn truth.